So, are we ready? Are we locked and loaded? All right, all right. Can everybody hear me? If you are in the chat, just hit a one for me if you can hear me clearly. I just want to know everybody can hear me.
Good. You hear me?
You're coming through choppy.
What about now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, a little bit better. There we go. All right, Sister
Yeah, no.
Phoenix in the building. I thank you for pushing one for me, sir. All right, cool. All right. So, I would like to welcome everybody back. Welcome. Welcome back to Smitty's Corner. Tonight, you know what? It's Black History Month, and I'm the type, I'm like, you know what? I like to talk to my peoples. I like to talk to, you know, my brothers and my sisters, right? So, what I would like to do for this evening, I would like to first and foremost brace you all. Might be going in a little tough tonight. All right. Yeah, I'm chilling. Everything's fine. All right. Yes. Had an awesome weekend. I just, I'm letting y'all know, I just might goes the in tonight. Okay. So, me and my oh so lovely assistant here. All right. No one like Tika. Lord knows I tried everything in my power to get her name to be typed into this daggone thumbnail the right way. Lord knows I tried. We'll get it right next time. Now, what I want to talk about tonight, or should I say, what we're going to be talking about tonight is this passport stuff. I hear a lot of talk about how easier it is when you go overseas. I hear all this talk about how much more better it is when you go overseas and everything else. And I'm gonna definitely let Sis get up in here and get at y'all too with it, because she has quite a bit she wants to say as well. But honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of what we're gonna hear today, I'm gonna be real with you. These are things that I've known, I've heard, I've seen long before all of this passport bro stuff, long before this was a whole movement and everything. So I want us to make sure that we have this part clear. Let's make sure we got this part clear. Will Smitty be going in? You motherfucking right. No holds bars. Okay. Now, the thing is, I really am doing this for a more so educational purpose, okay? All right, we're going to have some fun. We will be entertained. You will be entertained. But I also want to make it clear, this is really for me too, because there's so much I'm going to say in this, because there are a lot of little factors, and mark my words, I'll be checking out a little bit of everything. I'm one of them. I may stay on my block, stay on my corner when it comes to, like, how far I stretch out where I go places, and I deal with just a few people out here at this point, right? And salute to everybody I deal with, and you know who you are. You know who you are. But the fact is that I really want to tap in on things that I just never hear. I never hear nobody talk about it. I never hear nobody mention these key points and factors. So I want to reiterate all of these things, because I've touched on it here, touched on it there, but we're really going to dive into it tonight, because we're going to go ahead and we're going to get with it tonight. But with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. I would like to introduce my oh so lovely co-host for the evening. All right. No one like Tika. So go ahead and you can speak your piece on this. So I would say Asian Shorty talking about with my man that was doing the commentary, pull that one up first. Okay, we're gonna go with that one first. But just go ahead and get it ready while she talking, and then you give your piece open. We'll go ahead and rock out from there. But what you got for us, sis?
No, I mean I want you to play that joint.
She
let's see.
ready to get to that shit.
Let's see what we got here, man. Like let's see what's up with this.
Okay,
Kind of
okay
curious.
now. Okay
Yeah.
now. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. So the lovely assistant is saying, let's get to it. So what you got for us before we go and get into it? But yeah, other than that, I guess we waiting on you, Brody.
Take a pause for pause. I mean, pause for pause. Like, so ladies in the building.
Wait. So your thing, your
Am I good now?
Borgen.
What about
Say it again. Say something.
now?
A little better. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hello?
Try it again.
Yeah. It's what's lady Phoenix. I might please forgive me. I might have to come back in.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I might have to come back in. Okay, I might be back. Yeah, I'm back. Okay. What's Lady Phoenix? With the sweat bread. See the building. Also, with the sweat bread. Also, salute the Lola woman as well. So, salute. All right. And in three. I see you in a bit. The building as well. Salute in three. Salute. I'm sorry for chopping. I mean, my apologies, but yeah. All right, let's get it going. Fair use as always, y'all. Okay. Go my fair use banner.
So how are you doing tonight?
Me or so?
Oh, you because he was kind of choppy. So
So I think she's talking to you. So
I was talking to Smitty.
oh, same
So
thing. Oh, I mean, no, it's not. Damn. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Any day that I wake up is another day that I actually have a chance to correct what was wrong yesterday. But it's also the opportunity to make sure I plan correctly and ahead for tomorrow. So that way I'm early, not on time.
how are you, Soap?
You hear me?
Okay, kinda.
Okay, I might be still choppy. If I am, then forgive me, y'all. I'm on the the video. Fair use, everybody. Fair use. Fair use.
All right. So real quick, so for you push play. So everybody, we're gonna so I hear all this talk. Zoom to Thailand. Okay, cool. I want to listen to the shit that we don't hear about. Little undercuts of shit. But with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. So rock out.
165 pounds. I'm 5'5", so honestly, the brothers like to holler.
Yo, what up? This your boy here, back in another video. So in today's video, an Asian woman is going to talk about how she feels about
You see? Okay, hold on. All right, and while that's buffering, for those who are in the building, salute. Okay, now. Okay, salute. I see we have. Okay, now. Okay, now. I see we got Lola in the building. What's going on, fam? I see you. I see you. Okay, now. I also see we got Brother Hank in the building. Brother Hank, salute. I definitely see you. Okay, now. Absolutely. I want to know what you guys think as far as not even finding love wherever you can find it. But does anybody ever think about family connection? Does anybody ever think about, let's say, whether or not this person will be able to really connect with you, so on and so forth? So I want to defer to my assistant tonight. So my lovely co-host. Tika, what's your take on, I guess you can say finding love in other places, if you would call it. What's your take on it?
So to answer your question, hell no, you can't. Find somebody that's gonna be on your core when it comes to your culture, right?
Hello, can you
Right.
I
hear me?
think that every
Can you hear me?
culture. Oh, you got a choppy still.
Still choppy?
A little bit, so it's okay though.
What about now?
You sound I can hear you clear. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Go ahead, Kika.
I think every
Good.
culture, at least that I'm aware of, besides ours, embrace their culture, right?
Right.
Um, they just do. They relate to each other. They stick together, understand each other. So I'm seeing that like a lot of the common, talk, if you will, when you like ask people, because I'm very inquiring. So I'll ask some guys, right? Typically be
Mhm.
girls, it'd be guys. I'm like, yo, do these like women relate to you? And they're like, no, but they're okay with that. And I guess I'm more than curious to know why. So I would say no. I mean, I think that you should stick within, your own stuff, because everybody else does. I mean, if we don't value us, nobody will. So when I say I put us first, it's not to say I don't like anybody else. It just means that I put us first like everybody else does. And if we don't, who will? So that's my little bit
Okay.
of take on it.
Okay. Uncle Ferg, we see you in the building. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get started on this video, all right? Because it has a little bit of time on it. So we're gonna listen to what's being said when it comes to this whole how others really look at us. All right. So we're gonna talk about the real shit tonight. I digress. My mic is muted. Go ahead, roll it. So let's try again.
Definitely. Salute to Uncle First, salute to Kalia. I see you in the building. Salute. All right, fair use as always in the videos. All right, fair use. Okay.
Hey, and so if need be too, you can pull up the comments or
About
whatever when you want to
165
do that.
pounds. I'm 5'5", so honestly, the brothers like to holler.
Yo, what up? It's your boy here, back to another video. So in today's video, an Asian woman is going to talk about how she feels about black men. And even if you're a minority or any race, what she talks about in this video is actually going to help a lot of you guys out, because you better stop doing this, okay? So let's jump into this video. Before we jump into this video, make sure to hit the like button, because that's how I know you guys like this video and I keep on making videos like this. And number two, make sure to subscribe, because I post dating content, how you can get the best and most attractive woman into your life and how you can level up in all aspects of your life. And I post videos every Tuesday and Thursday. But let's jump into this video.
So I know a lot of these passport bros, and especially black men, are in my comments asking me why I'm talking about this. It's not my fight. And before anything, I'm a woman, so I'm always going to stand up for women regardless of race. And one thing that really bothers me about this is these same passport bros are the men who probably tried to hit on me in the US before they realized that we don't like them either. I'm from a town that really doesn't have that many Asian women, especially Asian women who look like me. Like I said, you guys, I'm adopted. I grew up in a white family in the Midwest, so I have no beauty standards from South Korea. I'm a thick woman. I weigh about 165 pounds. I'm 5'5", so honestly, the brothers like to holler, and they still do, regardless of what some men in the comments are trying to say that
Shorty, she said, I'm thick. The brothers like to holler. Ooh, she's trying to say all black men love the thick girls. That's what she's trying
But it's jive like true.
to say. But let me watch this whole video through.
women aren't checking for Asian women. Yeah, right. Check my DMs. But anyway, pretty much every time I met a black man, he thought it would be a flex to say something like, yeah, I like my women foreign. I like my women exotic. And I don't know why they decided to say that to me, if they thought it would make me feel good or something, but for me, it's always a red flag. And so I would dig in a little bit further and say, well, what do you mean by that? Like, because I'm a white girl on the inside. My family is white. I grew up in a white community in a small town in the Midwest. So I might look exotic, but I'm Wonder Bread white on the inside. So anyway, whenever these guys would say this, I'd be like, well, you're about to be in for a big disappointment if you're expecting a submissive, docile Asian to take care of you. But it really bothered me when these guys would say, yeah, I don't like black women, because that's what it always came down to, that they didn't date black women, regardless if they were black or not. And their moms are black, their sisters are black, their cousins are black. I'm like, would you say this to their face? That's weird. So I kind of pick and prod after I already decided, yeah, I'm done with this, I'm out, because anybody who says something like that just is an immediate red flag. But it always came down to the same stupid stereotypes that black men always have to say about women. They're loud, they're masculine, they don't know how to treat a man, they wear fake hair. So what? So what? You don't have to put down an entire race of women because you have a preference. And honestly, like, I've dated pretty much every race, every ethnicity. I'm Ms. Worldwide when it comes to dating. Only common denominator is black hair and dark eyes usually. But I've never heard any group of men put down their own women more than I've heard black men do it in pursuit of other women. And I just find it really disheartening. And I understand why this divide is getting bigger, but I don't want to be a part of it. So I hate it, and I had to speak on it.
So that was an interesting video in general, right? But the first thing I want to talk about is she said, "Ooh, black men love them."
Tell me about your new neighbors. They're black.
There's just something real strange about her, you know?
There she is.
So,
Yeah.
so,
Okay.
so,
But one thing I will say is,
yeah, nah. I wanted us to listen to her. We don't have to, because he's just going to be talking. I wanted us to hear what she had to say. Now we can capitalize off that. Look, because we got other videos. This is where I'm at with it, right? When it comes to, all right, hold on, who's at the back door? All right, now I see you. Oh shit.
Why everybody say that when I hop on the panel? Oh,
Does everybody know what the fuck time it is when you pop up, nigga?
Damn,
Nah,
how you doing?
welcome. Hey, bro,
Smitty's
you
Corner.
already know. All is welcome. Just remember, listen. Anybody, all right, anybody who was up here, who is considered either honorary guest or host, respect them. Anybody else who just popped up on the panel, I'm not gonna lie, y'all niggas, it's free game, okay, all right. So if you get swallowed up by the dark lake, then that's what it is, all right. But anybody who's honorary guest and or host, relax just for us, all right. That's it. Other than that, my nigga, do what the fuck you do. We already know what time it is. All right, so look, I want us to pay attention. This part is key to me. I've never seen any other group. Listen, she said, I've dated all, white, Spanish, all. I've had a little bit of everything. I've been around the town. I've never heard any other group down their women so much in order to get with us. Fucking facts. And that's the bullshit that I don't get with. Wherever you may happen to find love is where you find it. Have I ever dated a woman that's like, you know what I'm saying, not all the way black? Listen, every woman I've ever dated is definitely half black of something, whether it's half black and Asian, a Dominican, something, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, I've never heard anybody else do that. And I do notice that, if you're going to go somewhere else, but you don't have to shit on your own. Our own female cousins, aunts, mothers, grandmothers, and everything else. Even though, listen, I'm gonna say it straight up. Not all of our mamas and grandmas and aunts is the best representation of the black community, damn it. I'm aware of these things. But I'm just a huge advocate for shut the fuck up and keep it in the house at least. Stop blasting the shit to everybody else. We all see the fucked up shit. Why do we gotta now? I do recognize the advantages of like panels and stuff. The fact is we're on a public platform. There are certain things we have to speak about, so I don't shy away from that. But I'm just saying, like, in the way in which we advocated, that is the only time I would say, yeah, it's not just the message, it's how the message is delivered. And I always give this example, the pizza. You can order a pizza, Dark Lake, exactly how you love it. I'm talking about just picture your favorite pizza, toppings and all, or no toppings. I'm a cheese guy myself. And they deliver your pizza. You go in the house, you take it in, and then you open the box, and then you realize it's falling down because they delivered it to you upside down. Now all the cheese is sticking to the roof of the box and everything else. So now your perfectly made pizza, they delivered you the perfect pizza, but the way in which it was delivered was wrong. Thus, you don't even want to eat it. Now you're just getting bread with sauce on it and shit. You know, you're trying to scrape the cheese off the top. It's not delivered right. But with that being said, I digress. My mic is muted. We're going to go to Tika first. We're going to go to Uncle Ferg, okay? And then we're going to go to you, Brother Lake. You know, we're just going to go in order. That's all. And so you already know where you at. By choice, of course. Tika?
Yeah. I just want to say that, you know, loyalty is important, you know, and it seems like, you know, I'm not the only one that sees it. Other cultures see it too. You know, if you're going overseas, you know, degrading your women, and we are going to say degraded, you know, you're not getting no vagina. They're not giving you any. They don't like that. You know? Nobody likes that. So, I mean, you're not getting extra points. There's no extra brownie points. You know? So, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not like, I do think that people should date within their culture. I do think that because I do embrace Black. However, I am very okay with trading you guys in for Martha Stewart. Okay, I'll trade you in for Martha. Yep, Martha Stewart. Yep, I see your face. But I'm going to explain it.
Yes, Uncle Ferg, that's what she said. Yes,
she hangs with Snoop Dogg. Okay, and she seems cool as hell. So we're going to trade her in for the cookouts. All right, we're trading her in for the cookouts. She hang with Snoop Dogg.
Wouldn't Tiger Woods be closer?
We're never doing that. Okay. Martha Stewart seems like she can cook good. You know, she infuses her think things in it. Yeah, we treating y'all in. So we okay with it. And just to, you know, let you guys know, I don't have a dog in a fight. But you know, loyalty goes a long way. All right. Once you step out of Black, we ain't taking you back. That's all I have.
All right, Uncle Ferg, it's on you, Uncle Ferg, and then of course Dark Lake. You're right after Uncle Ferg.
I do want to ask Queen Tika a question. How does Martha Stewart come into play? Just curious.
You can go down that rabbit hole if you want to, nigga.
I'm just curious.
I'm sorry. I was throwing something out. What did you say first?
How does Martha Stewart come into play?
You know, I did a lot of evaluating, and I said, you know, she seems really cool. You know, she's not going to ask us for no money. She hangs with Snoop Dogg. She can cook. I mean, yeah.
Oh, so is this for a relationship or just somebody to hang out
with? No, just for the cookouts.
But is it a relationship though?
Like, no. Just for the cookouts.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm going to Martha Stewart's cookouts too. If she can cook like they say on TV.
Mm-hmm.
I get a chance to see Snoop Dogg and all that.
Yeah, you can come. Yeah, sure.
As far as me putting my hands on it, no, not at all. I mean, to what she said, you know, I don't even take. It don't hold no merit to me. You know, she's telling you who she is on the inside, and she's not that cute on the outside. She's telling you she's white to the core. Now, if you don't understand that, then you missed the whole ball game. She gonna take you for all your little money. She gonna run your butt in the ground. To me, I mean, she's probably, as far as looks, as far as, you know, someone that was groomed and bred in her country. Hey, she probably ain't even on the totem pole. She probably ain't even nowhere in the gym, because who she is on the inside. She got, you know, even the face. You know, me, I'm loyal to the sisters anyway, so I'm probably the wrong person to talk about other coaches and whether I would date them, because my answer is flat out no. But as far as the type of personality in person, that still holds value regardless of what race you look for. I grew up with sisters, so it wasn't hard for me to just meet women and just talk to them for a day or that night in the moment and keep it moving. I ain't ask for numbers. I ain't want to call you tomorrow and date you. I ain't want to do nothing. If I seen you again and you was giving me the eye, then that'd be it. You know, I might say something to you, but you don't know early what my intentions are. And if not, I'm not going to spend dates. We ain't got to go on no coffee date, no dinner date. Y'all can pull out 15 lists. We ain't got to go none of them, because we can't have that conversation in that first 15 minutes and look in each other's eyes and move and groove from her, then it ain't happening for me. So, and everybody don't like light-skinned, big-head dudes with big noses and big lips. So I ain't qualified with them either. So, which was cool. But I know the type of woman that I've always been attracted to. And the fact that men, and it's just unfortunate that our men, it's one thing to talk about, you know, sisters in our circles and, you know, in the barbershop and your cousins and the dude who can't get a woman and the girl that broke your heart. It's okay to do that. But when you start taking those voices to people around the world, that's why they look at us like we stupid. Like we ain't gonna never move nowhere, because the men do it to the women and the women do it to the man. But as a man, I don't see no need to be vocal to other people that don't look like you. Just say it. You know, it can be, you can talk to another female, but she understands. But to take it around the world, when you leave America, you should leave all your culture of America behind. You shouldn't take none of your talking points outside of America. Leave it all in America. When you're in Rome, do what Romans do. And it's a bad look, because they can go back and say, see, this is what I heard. This is my experience. But I still think it's a great experience for brothers to get a passport and go see the world while it's, you know, while you're young, while you ain't got to wear glasses, you still got hair. Unlike me, I wear glasses and I ain't got no hair. But I wasn't like that years ago. And I took advantage of it. Get your skills set up so you can attract a certain type of woman when you're ready for it. Don't worry about the money early. Just save the money that you got. Stop buying the dumb stuff that you don't need to save your money. Because I can tell you this, in the next 5 to 10 years, maybe sooner, America gonna look different. So you people that don't want to go into the factories, you young people that don't have no skills, they're gonna push y'all out. Y'all ain't gonna have no choice but to go overseas. But you better look at some of these Snapchat videos and all these little short videos where you see the man sitting out there with some flip-flops on and a little, with dealing with dirt and concrete and fixing and making something. That's gonna be your job skill. Other than that, you gotta figure out now. Women, you know, don't talk about men like that. They need y'all, and y'all need them. Believe us. Believe me when I tell you, everybody else will make you a concubine and have fun with you, but a brother, he'll protect you with his life. You just can't talk about us because y'all talking about your brothers and uncles, people that y'all know for real. Y'all ain't talking about brothers y'all don't know. And brothers don't have no babies out of wedlock. You'd be a fool to have a baby out of wedlock. I don't care. It'll set you back 35 years. I digress.
Respect. Dark Lake, it's your turn, sir. Very briefly, Lola, you see your op husband up here. Listen. Go ahead and do what you gotta do, okay? All right. And this shit right here, Lola, what you mean don't talk about her looks? A man definitely goes off looks, just like women do. If he doesn't look tall enough, what happens, Lola? Y'all will go. If it doesn't look like he makes enough, if he doesn't look like there's enough swag, if it doesn't look like he's the man that all the women want, honestly, Lola, I can't get with this one. I'm with you with everything. I got you on everything else you've been typing in the chat, but I'm just saying this one right here, don't talk about her looks. Ain't that what y'all do to us 24/7? And please, if y'all don't, come on up and tell me when does that not occur, and don't be anecdotal about it. I digress. My mic is muted. You got the floor, Dark Lake.
No, hold on. I'm already up here. We don't do that. I got you, girl. See, he ain't even see me here.
See, go ahead, Dark Lake.
How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great night. What's up, Mr. Best in the World, M3, everybody, Smitty, really,
what's up, man?
Hey, really good to see everyone. I can't stay. I'm gonna just make the statement and bounce because I gotta bounce. But just, I just want to say wholeheartedly from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you guys letting me on the panel, even though it can be kind of controversial sometimes. But I respect everybody on this panel, and thanks for having me again. So what I heard was something extremely problematic with that woman and what she was saying. Smitty, I agree with you. There's a lot of ignorant Black people, men and women, who go outside the race or go outside the country or whatever, and they basically talk shit about Black women or they talk shit about Black men to other races. And that's a problem. I've always had an extreme problem with that. However, right, I think sometimes Black people have a hard time reading between the lines of someone who's trying to exploit drama within our community from the outside. If you pay attention to what she said, the first thing I noticed was that Asian woman tried to qualify herself for Black men. If she's not interested in Black men, then why would she have to make the point that, oh yeah, they be in my DMs and they think I'm thick and da-da-da-da-da if you don't believe they want me? She's qualifying herself for Black men because that's what she truly desires. That's number one. The second problem is the contradictions. She says these Black men approach her talking crap about Black women, and they don't date Black women because of these reason 1, 2, and 3, not masculine. I mean, too masculine, whatever. Reasons why they are interested in her or foreign and not interested in Black women, right? But then she turned around and said, I've dated men of all races. And then she went further and said, well, on the inside, I'm Wonder Bread white. But we can all see that on the outside, she's not.
She don't claim no North or South Korean. She did say that. Hold on now. Salute. All right, sis in the building. Dee. What's going on, sis? Okay, now I appreciate you. I definitely see you. Go ahead, rock out, Dark Lake.
Hey, Dee, how you doing? Every time when I come on her show, she always welcomes me. She's really cool.
Dee dope as shit.
Yeah, man. But that's the thing. So she can make a claim that these Black men hate Black women because they're interested in her or foreign women, but she can be interested in all different types of men she dates, and it doesn't mean that she hates her own race of men. And she even went as far as to say she's Wonder Bread white on the inside. Is that not her hating on her own man or her own culture? Seriously? We seriously don't realize or recognize these things that she's saying? Another problem that's with what she's saying is that everything she's about has nothing to do with Passport Bros. Passport Bros are attempting to find someone outside that is representative of a different culture that's opposite of Western culture. She was born and raised in the States. She says she's from the Midwest, right? So it's not about her skin color. She has a mentality that a lot of the Passport Bros say they don't like in women. It has nothing to do with her race or skin color, right? So she doesn't represent the type of women that those Passport Bros are seeking to pursue. She represents the woman they're trying to get away from. And I think her true motives is that she doesn't want to have her options dwindle because of men or Black men leaving, just like a lot of Black women don't. And maybe it's a fair thought for them to have. We don't want Black men going out because we want more options here in the States. What I know that Black women who are listening to her don't realize is that she feels the same way. So she's pretending like, oh, I'm looking out for women. And hey, black women, I'm gonna make a video telling you all the shit that black men are saying about you. But in actuality, she doesn't want the black men to leave either, because she wants those black men options for herself as well. And that is the like reverse psychology that she's projecting through that video that a lot of black women and black people in general won't even be privy to. Because it seems like a lot of people don't have high enough IQs to understand that that's what her game plan is. And a lot of other like non-black people who try to exploit black people for whatever they want personally. And yeah, that's what I'll say.
All right, good stuff. We want to definitely welcome, one of our big dogs in the building, M3. We just want to make sure we definitely got one of the big dogs in the building. M3, how you feel tonight? How's everything? How's your headspace, sir?
Doing okay, man.
All right.
Everybody on the panel in the chat.
Respect.
Unfortunately, I was only see like a little bit of the video because I had some technical errors, but I kind of get the gist of it. You have certain passport brothers, particularly black men, that going overseas, and then the narrative that this is she tired or whatever, she Asian to me. This Asian woman is putting the narrative of how we just hate our women so much that we had to get away from them, right? And I think, Dark Lane, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think from what I'm understanding, because it sounds like you said she's kind of uses that twisted reverse psychology to pretty much to try to spin like a gender type of war within the black community itself, but still trying to put herself up in the light. That's what I kind of was explaining.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is that it's a twofold thing, right? Mm-hmm. She wants notoriety, right? And for whatever she's trying to do in her life, in her career. And the best way for a lot of non-black people to do that is to exploit the drama that's going on within the black community. Also, and the second part is she wants black men as an option. She doesn't want black because she knows that she represents what those passport bros say they don't want. So of course, she's going to pretend to be on the team of the black women who are against passport bros, because then she'll have those options if they could shame men to stay. Not saying that men shouldn't stay. I'm just saying that that's what their motive is. That's what her motive is.
Right. But besides that woman in particular, right? Unfortunately, this is the problem that we have like in our own community. Whenever we feel hurt by our own people, we never keep it in-house and talk amongst within our own people. We always have this, I gotta, keep it real type of mentality. I gotta keep it authentic and let the whole world know how much I can't stand my own people. Hey, I was a victim to it as well too. I done my fair share of wrongs too, like, my own community, when I got hurt by my own community, business-wise, I mean, but anyways, the point is that, a lot of these guys, right, they may have trouble as far as like getting like the black women that they want, and now they feel like they need to travel and find something better. But instead of just traveling, enjoying what's out there, you're bringing like this, like, your hurts that you haven't really dealt with, and then you're taking it to like other women, like as if that's going to really do something. But that's just not what black men itself too. Black women do the same thing, even within the States. When they get with white zaddy, everyone praises them. They talk all this crap about like, how like, we don't really step our game up, how we need to like do better and all that. And then when they feel like they got white zaddy, then they feel like they hit the lottery. But then when it comes to us, if we decide to, okay, well, let's interracially date, someone else that's outside of our own race, then we're being shamed upon. So unfortunately, it's just within our overall community, not just with passport brothers themselves, but it's like, it's everyone. It goes both sides. And I think that the problem is that we need to, I'm going to put it like this. Some of us need to like shut the fuck up and just really like, work things out with amongst our own people and deal with the hurts that we have. That's all I'm going to say. And salutes to everybody in the chat.
I'm loving it. So you want to take your pause for the cause or whatever? So also, hold on real quick. Yeah, Big Rigs. So we got to get my man Big Slab up in this thing. All right. So we got Big Slab in the building. Salute to my dog Slab. All right, now, what you got for this so far, my brother? So yeah, we're gonna
I'm
get
just
our
catching
thoughts on
on.
this one. And Soap, you do what you got to do. Pause for the cause, whatever you got to do, and get ready to pull up the next video. Cause yeah, we got a lot of topics, and 9 times out of 10, we ain't gonna get through all of them. So we're gonna try our best to keep it rolling while letting people get their word in. Rock out, Slab.
Hey,
How you
go
doing,
ahead and
Big
hit the.
Rig?
What's going on with it, Dark Lake? You be going hard, bro. I salute you. Hey, I didn't catch the first one, Smitty, man. So if you want to go to the second one, and then we can just go from there, bro.
Hey, dog, I ain't
I don't
gonna
want to
lie. I
hold you
love
up.
that. I love that.
For
So
sure.
yeah. So listen. So now we are going to look at some things because all right. So Soap, pull up the second video. And honestly, you know what? I'm gonna just let the video speak for itself, and then we're just gonna go around the board. Of course, we are going to give our oh so lovely co-star of the evening the first say on what's going on, unless she chooses to pass. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
Bro, like out in public with prostitutes. And don't get me wrong, man. Y'all can do what y'all do, man. I really don't date Thai women, even though I'm in Thailand. I date a lot of foreigners, chicks from Kenya, Australia, Sweden, the Netherlands. These chicks aren't really impressed by cheap money. So, you're not getting the same win as these guys get with these Thai chicks because the money, the US money is so much different. But you can't get a chick from Switzerland with having a little $400 US condo in Bangkok or Pattaya or Phuket. They don't care about them. They know real money. You can't have a fake Rolex on or fake Dior or, these dudes running around with fake Thailand Jordans and all this stuff, man. Give them views, people. Stop with the negative comments because y'all going to discourage them. I hope more people fly out here, more black men fly out here to play themselves. If you're willing to tape yourself on camera with a prostitute, laid up doing whatever you're doing, you're showing me you're trying hard for this view. These are dudes with nobody who cares about them at home to tell. It's crazy, bro. Like out in public with prostitutes. And don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Remember when someone said that, like some of us.
Hold on, Dark Lake. Hold on, Dark Lake.
My
Just
bad.
watch this. No bullshit. You're actually the first one up after, you know what I'm saying? Bow that way. Okay, so
yeah,
Tika,
my
what
bad.
you got?
I forgot.
You're right after Tika. Yeah, you got it, Dark Lake. You can rock out, my G.
No,
What you got, Tika?
I'm actually interested in hearing from the fellas today, so I'm gonna be quiet, which we do.
Resting in her femininity, as I see. Dark Lake, you got the floor, sir.
Queen, you sure you want to do that? Like, I don't mind.
I'm patient.
Okay. No, I was just saying real quick. You know how someone said, I think it was M3, I think said some of us need to shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's that guy, right? The thing about it is, there's something that I heard about Black people, but Black men more specifically, is pathologizing. There's a lot of pathologizing of Black people that happens, men and women, right? But especially for men. How many years, it goes back to that Asian woman video, how many white men have been doing the passport bro thing for years before Black men have? Asian women.
Hold on. Dark Lake. I was giving it a second. I'm listening. I was giving it a second.
Hold on. Let him keep rocking.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. No, I'm going to let him keep rocking. No, that's fine. Dark Lake, you cool. I'm just saying, bro, please answer what that video was about.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm trying to say, Brody. Like speak on that video in particular, please. Thank you.
So what the gentleman was saying there is disingenuous, right? It's like You can't have fake Jordans on with a woman from Switzerland. So what? That applies to everything. There's certain groups of women who you can get away stuff with, and other groups you cannot. There's nothing specifically wrong with black men or passport bros for experiencing that when they go different places. So it's like people are constantly trying to critique black men for having certain experiences in different places and pathologizing black men specifically to make black men look lame, because all it really is a shaming tactic to dick police. Because apparently our semen and our dicks are really that important that no matter what black men do worldwide, other black men, black women, non-black women, everybody needs to somehow shame it in some way. When we're not even the large demographic of men who actually travel and go out and take pictures with prostitutes like this dude was saying. It's all just, it's all
Dark Lake. You didn't hear at any point in there that man basically in a nutshell saying these guys are the ones that are honestly just looking for a quick fix and or quick hookup, as opposed to those who have to really, because listen, what he's saying is when you go certain places, you're going to have to step your game up. Listen, now, don't we say that to the women in regards of, like, for example, I know for a fact there are women, they love to date hood niggas. Why? Because they don't have to step up their standards. There are no requirements for real. And they honestly really try to get the hood nigga that's just like below them, the nigga that they gotta allow to use their car and shit like that. Why? So they can always, whenever an argument pops out, they got that ammo. Nigga, you ain't shit. You staying in my shit. You eating my kids' snacks. All of that. I'm paying for your weed and all of this other shit. So what I'm saying is, not real. We're not going to play these games tonight. These are the real things. So what I'm saying is this. I do notice a pattern because that is some real shit. I never hear dudes talking about Poland, France, none of that. I don't. That's real talk. We really hear the same 3 to 4 places. DR, Colombia, Brazil. Come on, bruh. Like, we're not going to play these games. Thailand or Taiwan, whichever one, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not going to play these games. That's some real shit. And you know what? Now, hold on. Now, this is the part that I've really been thinking about. I would be so much supportive. Goodness gracious, man. I would be so much supportive. All I'm saying is I just be thinking to myself, you're not going to tell me, like I said before, there aren't so many unwanted kids all over the place because these niggas just hopping from country to country. You're not going to tell me during a little special summer and they was having fun with their homeboys before they went from here to there that they didn't leave a couple bellies. You're not going to tell me that.
I'm not going to tell you that.
Hold on. That, and then on top of that, why don't I ever hear anybody saying, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to be the passport, bro. Matter of fact, no, I'm waiting for these niggas to start the first passport family. Okay? I want to hear that shit. When are you niggas going to show that, nah, I'm going there. Okay, yeah, I'm going to Africa or I'm going wherever. I'm going to Brazil, but I'm taking my wife and kids. You trying to tell me every single nigga that's leaving, that's going overseas, that's with this passport movement, is an older gentleman in the military, all his shit is together and kids is set in college and all of them grown. You trying to tell me it ain't none of these niggas out here that got a 4-year-old they leaving behind?
I think that's a great point.
Hear that shit, dog. See, all of these things is what I find funny. It's just the things that I continuously hear left out.
Time out.
What's up, son?
What happened?
What's
Let
up?
him finish. He hasn't even said any of that shit.
Nah, he good though. This nigga on my show. He all right. Go ahead, Dark.
Just let him
I get you, so forget it, dog. He on my shit.
No, Mr. Besserell. Hey, Mr. Besserell, my phone is at 3%. So I was like,
it's all good. Go ahead, dog.
No. I thought what Smitty was saying was interesting, but it's cool. But I appreciate that. But thank you. No, I'm just listening. I respect everybody on here, man. Here's what I'll say. I think that's true, Smitty. You made some great points. I'm not saying that every passport bro, anyone who's traveling isn't just going for sex tourism. I believe that that is a problem. If they're irresponsible here in the States, they're going to be irresponsible elsewhere. That's a great point, right? However, you know, a lot of these men who are doing this account for like the 51% of men who are single and childless, right? And these are, you got to think about this too. These are the men who are responsible, right? These are a lot of the men in society who account for that demographic of men who Black women won't choose to fuck, who Black women won't choose because they're not thug enough, because they're not they're not like Tupac. They don't have 4 baby mamas already and don't fall in line with pre-selection. So a Black woman can't say, oh, he got 3 baby mamas, that means he got good dick. Or I want to indulge in the fantasy of competing with his other 3 baby mamas so that I could be the one he chooses over them. These are those Black men who some Black women don't seem worthy to be with because they're lame, don't got swag, or boring because they're responsible and speak correct fucking English. So you have to take that into consideration as well. My phone's at 1%
So
now.
you're saying that these men are the men that go over there because there are women over here who just won't accept the guy that's educated, that's well groomed, well presented.
What I'm saying is that's a big part of it, but I'm not going to negate what you said. I do think there's a lot of people who just trying to get a nut, right? But at the same time, you know, you have to be responsible as any man, no matter what your race. But why do we have to step our game up for every nut we need to make? Like, that's controversial.
You should stay ready so you never have to get ready. You should keep your game stepped up because that's your personal requirement, not for no woman. You don't do it for no woman. You do it because it's your personal requirement for you. You always want to try to listen. You know the greatest. You know what they do? They don't try to beat other people's records. They try to beat their own record. That's what I'm talking about. Looks like my man froze, so we're gonna go ahead, drop him down real quick. We're gonna bring you back up, Doc. Just go ahead and reset it and come on back up.
His phone died.
Yeah. He did say that. All right, he'll come back up. So who we got? Uncle Ferg, I guess, then Slab, then M3. Go ahead, rock out.
I mean, what you both were saying was right on. You know, as far as the video, I don't know the guy. I don't know if he's speaking from a personal experience or just what he's observing. He's probably one of those guys that are going out there doing their little due diligence when they finally get a passport and break outside of what they normally used to. Somebody said something in the comments about there's a lot wrong with the passport bros. They're the rejects. I don't think that they're the rejects because, well, to be a passport bro, you definitely can't owe debt to America. You can't have child support debt. You can't have any of that. Now, they may be the rejects in our communities as far as they ain't no baby daddy or they ain't doing nothing, but a passport bro has done his due diligence throughout his life to remain relevant in society. So he has those options. And he may have the money and resources to be able to travel to whatever country. I don't give a damn if it's required a passport. You can get 50 stamps that you've been to 50 countries. You're eligible to move around in the world. You're not just limited to a certain part of the country in the United States or a certain neighborhood. You can go anywhere. So they definitely not the rejects. I can call them nerds if you want to say that, but the nerds always win in the end. So while you're young, be that guy that can move around like that. Because when you get older and get bald like me and start wearing glasses, you're going to want to settle down somewhere. But keep your options open because you never know, the world is changing. I don't trust guys like that. He's not gonna be a benefit to pretty much anyone. He's gonna have his fun, which is okay, as long as he don't make no babies over there, or he have no children at all if he's not married. So, stuff like that. I wish people didn't hold a lot of weight into their lives. You have to go to those places and get your own personal experience and move accordingly. When you're in Rome, do what Romans do. Don't go over thinking you're going to play your loud music walking down the street and do all that unethical stuff in other societies. Just respect yourself If you can learn a part of the language, cool. Learn some things you can bring back and start your own business. Stuff like that. Go there and observe that. And the women will see you based off your character. Not what you got. You ain't got to wear no jewelry. You ain't got to put on no damn deodorant in some most countries. Be the person who's good in your heart. And the women will gravitate to you towards that. So get out. When you step outside of America, you got to think totally different. And if you continue to live in an American way, you're just going to go over there, do what you do, come back here, let Sabrina still poke your head with her finger and treat you like dirt. Other than that, do what you got to do, man. Go see the world. Everybody. You can. I digress.
Look, let me say something right now. I don't care what side of the fence you on with this. Okay? All right. You know, I'm definitely somebody, listen, I've been many platforms where I've been allowed to speak my mind longer than my time at that. And my point is, yo, I'm just going to say I'm disappointed in this panel because I feel like this panel is like, nah, F all of that. I can see clear as day. This panel is tiptoeing around this this whole discussion. I would like for us to answer and direct the videos directly. We are all grown-ass adults. Let's talk about what is exactly directly going on in whatever it is we're watching. Now, of course, shit gonna get side off, somehow or another, I don't know. We always wound up taking an off-trail road type of detour, and that's okay. But I'm noticing folks ain't trying to really address this, and I want to know why. Am I the only one that's willing to talk about this shit? Do I need to drop everybody off the panel except me, Tika, and So, and go ahead and talk about this shit myself? Are we going to address the topics? Okay, so I just want to know, seriously, because the thing is that I'm one of them. I don't play all that trying to feel good with you shit. I don't do too much of the not really, getting to the meat and bones of things. Look, all I'm gonna say is this. I know for a fact because I see it and we all see it. There are enough folks out here where you can go right now, this very moment, and you can get as much fluff as you want. Oh my goodness gracious. They will fluff your pillows. They'll even read you a bedtime story, my nigga, while tucking you in. They'll make sure you are as comfy as possible. It's okay to get somewhere where sometimes you got to shake it up a little bit and talk about something that may not be the most comfortable. All right. So, when I say I'm truly one of them that, no, this is where I go with things. This is where I go with things. All right. So what we're going to do is I want us to reset. All right. Because it's all respect. Okay. We're going to reset. Okay. Now, I see we got the dragon in the building, last dragon in the building. Okay, now, show enough. Who's at it? Okay. Maybe I got somebody up here that's not scared to say what the F it is. Now, what I want us to do is we are going to go ahead. Now, matter of fact, now, I'm going to go ahead. Lola, I'm going to give you the chance to say what you got to say. But, so, I want you to get the next video ready. All right. And we're going to watch the next video. And all I'm going to say is I'm just going to sit back. I'm just going to listen. I'm going to pay attention. How much are we willing to really address what needs to be spoken about? Stop being scared, nigga. Stop being scared.
I'm not scared to say that.
I know you're not, Lola. You don't count. I know you're not. You and Tika, both of y'all. I know y'all not. Y'all good.
Listen, I'm not afraid to say that when these men be throwing white men in the conversation, they look silly as hell. Because at the end of the day, white men ain't never gave a damn about how old the chick is, her marital status, whether or not she was a he or not. They over there because they having fun because they can. White men ain't never sat around talking about we're looking for families and tradition. They looking for a good time and they okay with it, period. So it's like white men ain't never heard that from nobody for black men to come and say, well, white men been doing it. No, you don't understand white men and white culture. So leave white men out your fucking mouth, first of all. Second of all, like the dude said it, He over there. He like, yo, it's more prostitution over here than a little bit. But I told Soapbox a couple months ago that, like, listen, that part of the world is the highest in prostitution, meaning most women, and I'm talking about from the age of childhood, has performed prostitution as a way of feeding herself and or her family. And I mean, a lot of times, like, it's been, mouth and anal and all that. But without being graphic, that's what they do over there. Like I don't know if you ever seen a video, like a street video, but like literally it's just littered with just chicks that traditional, or just on the side of the road, just selling ass, along with the pretty boys that look like women. And actually they are the ones that look like women the most in the world, because genetically they predisposition to not be so masculine looking. I get that. But this is the problems over there, and this is where all these men are running to. So shout out to Evolution hey Idris, shout out to Evolution when she said that we kind of think of some of them a little questionable, because you're not going to tell me you feeling like a whole heterosexual man running to the biggest trans area in the world. Like you like to find a traditional wife, and they got the biggest prostitution rates over there amongst their regular population. Like, you're not about to tell me that. But at the end of the day, the dude in the video made it very clear that dudes are not coming anywhere to build families. They coming out there because they stunting. Like, their little $400 make them look like they celebrities, and they love that feeling. And here's the thing, I'm not even hating on it. I'm not hating on them because they love that feeling. Because here's the thing. When I went to Jamaica for the first time when I was like 20 years old, I took $2,000 and I was balling. Okay. Like, I had servants. I was throwing money at people. Like, I was having a time of my fucking life.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. But at the end of the day, right, I had to come back home and be reminded that I'm not that anymore. So I'm not knocking the hustle. But let's be clear. It is a hustle. And don't sit here and say you above just wanting to knock some chicks off in another country because you want some traditionalism. It's a whole lot. You don't want traditionalism. You just want access to the women that the dudes that in your country that's not like you have access to. Let's just say a word straight tonight. Like, for real. But I mean, I ain't gonna hog up the mic. I'm just saying, I think I know the guy's telling the truth, but I've been saying that for months now. But go ahead.
All right, nah. Salute, Lola. You're always welcome. You always welcome.
Hey, can I speak?
All right, so look, real quick. All right, so of course, Slab, you up. Stan, no. Slab, you up. Sweet Bread, okay. Sweet Bread, you up next, and then Stan. Okay, so we got Slab, Sweet Bread, Stan. Go ahead and rock out, Slab.
Sweat bread.
All right, what's good with y'all?
Is it sweet bread or sweat bread?
Sweat bread.
Oh, good. Thank God it's not sweet, because all right, good. That was a whole nother talk. Go ahead, rock out.
Excuse me. When it comes to that passport type thing, man, when because I only really started seeing it come to this YouTube shit. So when I first started seeing it, bro, just the way it was kind of being talked about in the places that I did hear of a lot of the passport bros going to, it is a lot of, sex type shit going on in them areas, you know what I mean? It ain't like it's a secret, you feel me? Just like being in Cali. A lot of motherfuckers go to Tijuana and shit. We know what's going on out there in Tijuana, you know what I mean? So I don't put it on all of them, because I know some of them brothers, man, they probably go to different, they do their passport thing and go to different countries and shit, but they just don't speak on it. I'm not saying they don't go there, but what we hear of, especially with the manosphere and shit that's in the YouTube, they always kind of talking about specific type of areas, and they do be kind of high on some, sex type, traffic type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100, bro. Like, I ain't putting nothing on nobody. So, I mean, just to keep it real, that's kind of how I took that, man. I could say, there is a lot of brothers and that do go other places, man, besides those type of places, man, and they probably do be on a whole different hype. We just don't hear about it just because of the space that we in. You know what I'm saying? We mainly hear about all the fuck shit. That's all I gotta say about it.
Sweatbread, go ahead, bro. Sweatbread, and then Stan, go ahead.
Okay, I was just get ready to say that. I don't know none of them claiming they went to Africa to find a wife. I'm sorry, I don't think that's true, Big Rig. I think that's a little cap. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Sweatbread. Go ahead, Stan.
You kind of blowing it out of proportion. I mean, I went over there. The thing is, you ever seen Come to America? It's got to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in somebody else's country. I can't go in there and flash it. I had Kobe Bryant shoes, right? You can't be doing that when you get in another country. I come over there with Kobe, with the C. You know, I have to blend in. I don't be going there showing I got money. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say Kobe with the C?
Yes. Kobe with the C. Because you gotta
that's like
understand,
them
man.
stereo appliances.
but you gotta understand, you know, you're from the street. You gotta blend in. You gotta be poor with the poor. You can't be over there like you're rich. The thing is, a lot of Asians, a lot of people, they don't know about the black culture. They only see us on TV. When I came over there, they thought I was Michael Jordan. They call me Sean Kingston. I don't rap, okay? I don't play football. I was just over there. But they look at me like I play sports. I'm like, I don't play sports at all. I mean, I play on the game, but I don't do that. It's just I got money.
The difference between you and Sean Kingston?
Yeah, they think.
They like that nature.
Hey, you should have ran the Sean Kingston, bro. Shit, they probably would have gave you so much love out there, boy.
But the thing is, you know, like I know Africans, they think that we're drug dealers. It's how America, you know, portray us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think this or that. You got to go and see for yourself. You're like, no, I'm not like that at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a normal, average guy. You know what I'm saying? It's how it's about your character, dude. It's all about your character. You know what I'm saying? When I went on the plane, went over there, when I saw Jackie Chan for the first time, I'm like, oh, heck no, I'm not going to go over there and mess with the little Asian kids and beat me up with Karate Kid. Ever since then, you know, I stay away because, you know, the Asians, they know how to fight. The Muay Thai fighters. But no, man, it's just all about having a good time. You just got to know your place. You know, there's some hoods really bad. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing somebody's real cool with me. You know, people you're real cool with, they know you say, hey, dog, you don't go to that area, man, because you American, they might hold you for hostage. You know what I'm saying? And they told me, man, if you lose your passport, there's some security over there, you stuck. You got to get your mama or your father to come get you back. You know what I'm saying? My mama, she was scared because she thought I was going to come back because when you lose your passport, man, I see my passport every day, every night. I even took a shower with it because if I lose it, it's going to be trouble. Okay? That's what I say. I mean, I'm not sure, like Somany said, tell the truth. I'm telling the truth. You guys are just blowing over the proportion, you know. You just got to see for yourself. Think outside the box, not inside. Think outside.
Thank you, Sweatbread. Stan, it's on you, bro.
I just want to know the exact question that Smitty once answered. I'm only going to stay in for the question because I'm sick. Sorry, guys, I can't stay on. I took Dayquil, and I'm about to crash.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Stop
bro.
it. Don't leave us.
But what was the exact question, Smitty? Like, do you know the question 84? Like, what exactly he wants?
It's basically brothers going overseas to find love. Like, is it the right thing to do? Is it the wrong thing to do? What's your thoughts on it? You know what I mean? Passport, brother,
Okay.
women, what's your thoughts?
Okay, I got you. First thing first, ladies, you gotta let men travel. I don't understand the crusade that's going about, especially for black men to travel when black women has been traveling a lot. And the only time I've seen black men travel is normally military, or they like me from another country and they going back home to travel. So there's always going to be people who have different reasons why they travel, right? Like a woman like Lola, she's going to travel to see the world and probably do a thesis statement and doing some research, right? Quantum, not Quantum, but Tika, she probably going to Jamaica and just to check on family and to tease the people from Antigua. Like, I don't want you, but what's up? Holla at a player, right? Evolution, she's doing girls trip. Why can't men do the same thing? Why men have to sit down, especially for black men, have to ask for permission to travel? And that's what I'm seeing more and more. It becomes a topic. And it's like, man, leave people alone. Let them travel. They're gonna travel where they go and what they're gonna get, and it's a learning experience. Let them. Hey, if they get robbed, they get robbed. At least he's gonna learn. We're men. It's not natural for men to always be scared and to sit home and be terrified. It's one thing, right, to you trying your hardest to be a U.S. citizen, right? But also the things of a U.S. citizen, you have the right to travel. You on planet Earth, you have the right to explore Earth. Why I can't travel? Why that I have to prove a point that if I'm going to travel, I shouldn't be sleeping around? We all travel. It's like, look, I might not come to Paris again, but you know what? Let's go ahead and romance this real quick. Where do you think like Twilight in Paris come from? A lot of people want to go back to Paris 20 years later. You think they waiting for you? No. He moved on, you moved on. You got kids, he got kids. Now you come back, you're looking for Jean-Pierre. Jean-Pierre is now 85 years old and deaf. What you gonna do? Like, you gotta let people travel. And if you really wanted that nerd, invest in the nerd and then travel together. And you also have that aspect. When people used to travel together, but we skip over steps each and every time when it comes to romance and love, and we don't do that.
But Idris, you know that black women have not been out here traveling, talking about I'm traveling because my men are in jail or they all drug dealers. They don't make enough money, so I gotta travel.
No, you're right.
That ain't
But
what
you know
we've been
what?
doing.
You're right. But you know what? Sadly enough, in
We
all the
coming to you
movies,
next, Sweatbread. We coming to you next. Go ahead, Stan.
sadly enough, though,
He
in
already
all the
went. He already
movies
went.
that the rest of the world see, Waiting to Exhale, Jungle Fever, everything else, black man ain't shit. Oprah Winfrey, all of it. They already got the message that we ain't shit. Is that when they see us, they surprised that we're actually good people. Or some of us, not all of us. I ain't gonna speak for every brother that travel. But the
see,
message
that's
about
a
black
movie.
men, the message about black men across the world always been that we're no good, we're low class and everything else. And so like that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of times the message is already out there. It's not like black women was like going out and saying, no, black men are like this. And yes, black men are saying stuff to other women and like, yo, I can't date that. And this was going on in the country. But if it's that his experience, that's his experience. And guess what? Now, when you go out to that country and they see you and it's like, it's up to them. Like, wait a minute, that's not true. She's educated and she's not that. I think a lot of times it just happens that way. It's like it's this person's experience with black women, it's this person's experience with black men. It's just gonna happen. It's just like the way I see it is like differently, right? People don't have a voice, and when somebody asks them, then it becomes diarrhea of the mouth, and and that's what the world's getting. They're getting diarrhea of the mouth because nobody valued their opinions and their thoughts and their experience. And that's what they're getting. No home training. And Lola, I agree with you. The home training is never talk about your family and what goes on because you don't know who that person is and who they know. I'm Haitian. I was not raised to sit down and talk about negative experience with Haitian women or never. I don't even do that. I don't even speak on it. And I never, I'm on the reverse end because I date African American women, and so they're like, "Why you don't date Haitian girls?" I don't say anything. I'm like, "Oh, there haven't been an opportunity." I leave it at that, right? But I was taught a lot differently than other people, so I think a lot of times that's more home training, and people don't understand like you just can't do that, and it makes you look bad. But that's on that individual, and there's a responsibility of that individual.
I get you, Idris, but I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hold on. I haven't spoken. We'll speak. And I think wherever you find love, or whoever you find love with, you know what I mean, it's really up to you. And what you do with your money is really up to you too. So if you're going overseas and you going over there to, you know what I mean, to knock everything down, then that's on you, right? Whether you're a man or a woman, we know that there's been plenty of, whether it's white women, black women, whoever, have gone overseas. They had to shut one place in Africa down because there was so many women going over there trying to go over there and do their thing.
Guyana, that's the name of the country. Guyana.
Exactly. And salute to what you watch on YouTube. I see you. You know what I mean? And Chocolate Earth, I see you too. You know what I mean? Chocolate Earth Foundation, what's going on? Check out what we did early. We did a little pre-record early. Check it out. But yeah, like this is what happens. So You know what I mean? I think the only thing I have a problem with is when they go over there and they traffic children. That's the only thing I have a problem with. Okay, if you're going over there trafficking children, or you are,
Right, because of that age thing, man.
yeah, if you're going over there sexually assaulting somebody, that's what I have a problem with. When you go in there to get your freak on, hey, that ain't none of my business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you done paid your ticket, you done paid for your room, you done paid for everything that you are putting your money into, and you're going there to have a good time. Going to have a blast. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hopefully you protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you making sure that you ain't coming back with no diseases and you ain't leaving no illegitimate children behind. That's all I'm asking you, right? Now,
that's too late.
You know what I mean? That's all I'm asking for, right? That's all I'm asking for people to do, right? So I think the biggest thing is that if I think it's twofold, right? I think one, the brothers have to stop on this crusade that black women are just terrible, right? Like, if you want to go over there, just go over there. Like, stop saying black women are terrible. Stop saying black women are the bottom of the totem pole. Stop saying black women this and that and the third, and that's why you left. Just say my experiences weren't good here, and I want to find love someplace else, and I'm gonna go. Cool. All right.
So thank you.
If it's any
That's all I've been saying, bro. Don't shit on your own before you leave.
Yeah. If it's
go ahead, so
hold on. If it's any of that other stuff, then it's like it just makes you look like a loser. It makes you look a lame. Like, you up in here just like going at black women for no reason. Like, bro, just deal with your trauma, go get therapy, go do what you gotta do, and then move forward. Right? It's just and then also, you know what I mean? I think another bad thing is when the women are like, oh, well, they ain't no good and they must play for the other team and this, that, and the third, and blah, 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 blah. When they just start bashing these brothers, it's like, these brothers, you know what I'm saying, ain't even saying nothing about y'all. They ain't saying nothing bad about black women at all. They haven't even said nothing wrong with them. They love their mama. You know what I mean? They love their sisters and their siblings and their cousins and all that. They just went over there, you know what I mean? Because they wanted to have a different option of women. They went over there and they found what they found, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is.
Hey, do you understand that, Lola? Do you understand that?
Real quick, please.
Come on, I'm not done.
What?
Come on. I'm not done. I'm still talking, yo. I'm still talking.
Oh, my bad. I thought she was done. Go ahead.
So when it comes to that, when it comes to either one bashing, it's just wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's just wrong completely. And it's even wrong for if men are like, oh, well, she must have hit the wall, so that's why she going overseas. Oh, she, ain't no brothers really want her, so that's why she going overseas. Like, why? Like, why's it got to be all that for? Like, you know what I mean?
Because they hurt.
It doesn't matter if she's going over there for, you know what I mean, to find love or to find whatever she want to find. That's her business. You know what I mean? And this is my thing. Why, and look, and I hate to say this, but I'm really gonna say it. Why are you people just, and it's not everybody, but some of you, why are you such losers?
Who is you people? Break that down, sir. Who's you people?
Why are some of you people such losers? Not all of you. You know what I mean? Not everybody. But why are some people just losers? Okay?
Because people allow them to be losers.
I'm still going. Why are you so focused on what somebody else is doing, thinking, or eating, or fucking, or whatever? Like, why are you so concerned about this? You know what I mean?
Nobody's concerned about that. They put that shit out there. Nobody asked them that.
Let me finish. I'm not finished.
Uh-oh.
I mean, why are you so concerned about that? Focus on you.
Oh my God.
A lot of times, most of y'all that focus on shit, right? And y'all focus on all these other people, and y'all ain't got your shit together. Most of you ain't.
Hold on, wait. Real quick. Real quick, Lola. I'm gonna let you rock out, Lola. I'm gonna get it. So, the only thing I have to tackle back on that is this, brother. Would you not agree that what each of us do as individuals go out and do in a collective way can affect the entirety of us? So like if enough of us go out and we're being ratchet, loud in public, very disorganized and everything else, does that not reflect the rest of us?
Yes and no.
Oh.
It can and it can.
Yes and no.
I say no.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me that other cultures are able to see one of us acting crazy or doing something like driving vehicles into a crowd of people, and they're able to separate the rest of us.
But like
No.
I tell you guys all the
Really?
time, you probably don't listen as always.
I love shenanigans. Let's go.
Every community has its degenerates. Why do y'all think white people don't have the degenerates? You don't think Italians have the degenerates? You don't think Asians have the degenerates? Like, why do y'all?
Nobody said they didn't. Do you not hear? No. So you trying to pull that bullshit? So we know everybody has their shit. But so the thing is this though. So no. So everybody does have their shit with them, but we're the only ones that have our shit on the forefront.
I'm going to tell you the problem. The problem is this: when we see degeneracy, we don't show up en masse and talk about it and say this doesn't represent us. We just let the shit play out and we don't say nothing about it. You know what I mean? When The Sopranos was out, I keep telling you that, but like I said, y'all motherfuckers don't listen, so it don't even matter.
I talk that shit.
So you sitting here and you telling me right now.
When The Sopranos was out, the Italian community came out en masse and says this does not represent us.
Listen to what you're saying.
Hey, hold on. They didn't just sit there and let the shit play on for season. They said,
listen. And how long is Love and Hip Hop been running?
Okay, but
what are we talking about? Come on, bro.
Are we doing what the Italians do? When the Italians don't like something that's being played about their people,
when any of them don't like something, they get that shit the F up out of there. Why can't we?
Okay, exactly, but we're not doing that, and that's the problem.
Absolutely.
Okay, can you say something about women?
What the hell just happened? What just happened? What just happened? Go ahead. Slam see that shit. What the fuck just happened? Go ahead, Lola.
When one of us speaks up, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like we want that person to be perfect. We want that person to be the exact model citizen and do everything right. And
I can agree with that.
You feel what I'm saying? So
I agree.
And landing my plane. You know what I'm saying? Listen, at the end of the day, let people find love the way they want to find love. Let people find a freak wherever they want to find a freak. You know what I mean?
My God.
You're not paying for it.
Do you not understand what we're talking about? How you exit? Nobody's telling you not to leave the job, but you don't have to like go in there, on your last day and like throw toilet paper and eggs everywhere. You don't have to like show up extra late. Like you can do the 2-week notice and do it like responsible adults, motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
Hold on, I already addressed that point. I already said that people should be bashing people. I already addressed that. That's already been addressed.
No, okay, Mr. Best, I get it that
hold on.
Okay. You've been talking.
Damn. Shit, I'll let y'all talk.
Go ahead. Lola, you next. Rock out, so you got it, so go ahead, so.
Damn, let me let Grizz up. So, with that being said and landing, right?
You got him up here. Oh shit, bad. Why I keep doing that? My bad, Grizz. How I keep doing that?
I got him.
Here we go.
And landing, right? Let people do what they do. You know what I'm saying? If they're not, like I said, if they're not assaulting people, if they're not taking advantage of kids, if they're not doing no type of illegal shit, let them do what they got to do. You're not paying for it, so why would you care? It does not affect you. It has nothing to do with you. So why do you care? Go ahead, y'all.
Okay, Mr. Best.
Go ahead and group us in a box, Lola.
Hold on. No. I'm not looping anybody into a box. Here's the thing. Nobody in the Black women's sphere of womanhood literally came online to start a conversation with any group of men about who they having sex with outside our purview that we don't know nothing about. Black women did not create this conversation about men going overseas and for whatever reasons they want to go overseas. We didn't create that conversation. So when you say it's none of your business, you're right, it ain't our business. So why is niggas throwing it in our face? Like Smitty said, they just out here screaming from the rooftops that they leaving because they so fucking angry. Meanwhile, everybody keeps telling us, well, y'all need to mind y'all business. No, you aiming at the wrong person. Now, let me say this about dating men like that. I dated a man that wasn't African-American, and he will always talk about how he hated the type of women that raised him in terms of white women. And he never said anything positive about his own women. But he will always kind of like at certain times say this little fuck shit about his own women. And when I came around his own women, I felt uncomfortable. And when he would talk like that, it never made me feel good. It actually made me feel like he was weird as fuck. But then when it got to the point where he felt like because he hated his own people, that he wanted me to hate my men, I had to tell him, like, hold on. No. Don't get this twisted for real. Don't ever get it twisted. And that's when he felt like, oh, well, what are you saying and shit? And I'm like, Nick, dude, I'm just gonna tell you straight up. Like, I know what you doing over there with them, but this ain't how I roll over here. I can't help you with the disconnect. So this is what I'm saying. When men do that, and to the guy's point, going overseas, and then to the further point with the Asian lady, when you go over there and they hear you talking crap about your own people, we're not gonna sit here and blame the women over here for that, what they doing over there. We're not doing that. At the end of the day, no matter who you are, when these type of dudes come around, it's almost like use them for their money and get them out your fucking face. And if you have to keep them because you that destitute, just be quiet and talk your language and shit, and just kind of like try not to let people know you fucking with them. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, like it's a whole embarrassment, and it doesn't make anybody feel good when you dating somebody and they talking down on their own people. Like it really does not. So as far as blaming black women for being in this conversation, no, like y'all gonna leave us out of that and take that and hold that L. That's what y'all gonna do.
Nobody blame black women for nothing. I was raised by black women, so don't even go there. Because nobody blame black women for nothing. My dad ain't do shit. See, when y'all talking, a lot of times y'all just be talking. Because I didn't even say any of that. What I said was, right, people need to stop, you know what I mean, going at, you know, people if they travel and want to do certain things. I covered the man side, I covered the woman side. Evidently, you probably didn't hear that because maybe you wasn't listening to everything I said because you were so caught up in what you wanted to say that you didn't actively listen.
Talk that shit.
Get him so. Get him so.
Hold on. With that being said, right, you can't say that all women are doing something or not doing something because you don't know if some women are not or are doing it. Some women do bash passport brothers. Some do for no reason at all. You may not do it, but some women do. You know what I'm saying? And some women actually support it, or some women don't even care because they already got their man or they already doing what they got to do. You know what I mean? And you cannot say that every man that goes overseas is getting played out of their money. No, not all of them are. Some of them are actually in healthy relationships. Some of them are actually married. Some of them actually have a woman that really cares about them and they care about them as well. It's not everybody. You can't broad stroke everybody. And when y'all broad stroke everybody, it just makes y'all look bad.
Black women are responding.
Go ahead,
They're
Lola.
not.
Your rebuttal.
Hold on.
A conversation isn't 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. That's not a conversation.
Oh, shit.
Hold on.
Go ahead. Finish up, so get it in, so.
Hold on. We going to Grizz and we going to Sweatbread. Because Grizz just came up here and then we're going to Sweatbread because he raised his hand. Go ahead, Grizz.
We're going to get back to you, Lola. We're going to get back to you.
Now let Grizz say something because he always got something to say when we talk about foreign women and shit. What you got to say?
I knew you was going to come up here. All right.
Got that thing.
It's cool. It's cool.
First of all, asante to everybody. Asante. I'm put this. Me personally, as far as the passports go, I know for me personally, I'm definitely trying to get out the country for at least a month or two. I'm trying to go to Africa. That's one. For
when you go, let us know. When you go to Africa, let us know. Until then, don't tell us what you want to do. Tell us what you done.
God damn, Lola. God damn.
Come on, Lola. Don't press the man like that, Lola. Don't press the man like that.
First of all, I'm like this.
He ain't got a shield. You breathing plain. Stop it, Dragon.
So I'm gonna put this. First of all, I'm actively learning Swahili right now. Second of all, I'm actually learning my cult. I'm actually learning so basically one of the things that I'm working on is learning African culture and actually learning the true name of Africa. But I'm definitely working on.
What is your point?
My whole point is I want I'm definitely trying to get a passport, not to go fuck around and stuff like that, but for historical reasons. I'm definitely trying to go to Greece, Italy, Rome. I'm trying to go. But here's the thing: is just as far as African American men, as usual. I mean, I've actually talked to some black men who went to Africa or who went to different places just for historical purposes, not to go with this girl, that girl, that girl, but they took their family on historical sites and stuff like that. So
Chris, I'm not talking about family vacations with women you already married to.
Hold on.
Why you protecting Chris? Every time somebody
Why you interrupting him?
No matter what it is, you're interrupting people.
Hey,
Don't interrupt anybody. You already know how I rock. Let that man
Shut that man be a grown man.
Hold on. Let him speak.
All right, Grizz, get it out. Lola, we're going to get to you, Lola. Lola, get at everybody you want to get at. Just let the fellas finish, Lola. We're going to let you get at them all. All right, you collect them like Pokemon. Go ahead, Grizz.
Got to catch them all. I'm going to play this. So I'm going to learn. I'm playing real quick. But I'm going to play this. Just because like men, us black men or black women go visit different places, so like that doesn't necessarily mean we're always trying to go with this man or go with that woman or go mess around. Me, like I said, me personally, I'm a humongous nerd. I'm actively working on leaving to go to Africa and Italy and stuff like that, and working on getting our passports. But I digress. My mic is muted. I'll holler.
Oh my fucking
Okay,
God.
now I'll holler. Lola, rock out, Lola. Get at him. Lola.
Nope, it's not Lola's turn.
What the fuck is that?
Hold on. God damn. Hold on. Sweatbread is next, and then Lola, you're after that. Because he raised his hand.
Sweatbread, go ahead.
Go ahead, Sweatbread.
Yeah, 84 you is right. Number one, Africans don't like Americans like that. Number two, it is a lot of sex trafficking. And number three, it's a lot of those, sweetie pies over there too, man. Because everywhere you go, man, it's, I saw a buff dude, man. I shook my hand.
Right.
He pulled that purse out. I was like, yo, I don't even know what's real. He or she is. I'm confused. And then and DR is definitely dangerous, man. I get scared. DR. DR. Yeah, it's definitely dangerous, man. I feel like I'm in the projects. But the thing is, when you say hoes over here, at least they know that if you know me, you know. But DR, they don't know me. You gotta do juke moves. You gotta do spin moves. You gotta play in the NBA to get them off of you. You gotta come up with some kind of tricks.
Playbook, huh?
Exactly.
That's how they get their paper.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's better I can go to Cuba if I gotta do all this. Because it's like 4 hours away. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, you really gotta know your surroundings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Scope the scenery out first. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do, you will be a dead American in overseas. And it's a lot of money to get your body over here. I mean, my brother, he want to go, but I said, nah, man, you want an SSI check, and the government's not gonna let you bring a girl over here. You know what I'm saying? How does it look like for you to go over there and take care of another girl, and you can't take care of yourself? Then it's an affidavit support, because they say, hey, how you gonna bring a girl over here, and you can't take care of yourself? The government, they want you at least to have 18,000 before you take care of another girl. If you can't take care of yourself, what thing you gonna take care of another girl? Yeah, like I said, that government, they don't play. If you're trying to bring a woman over here, there's 2 ways to do it. There's the American way and your way. Your way may be a little long unless you're in the military. But I know, like in the American way, it's like a year or 6 months. But if you do it your way, it could be a year or 2 years. If you get one of the Saudi Arabians, it's going to take you 4 or 6 years. I mean, Afghanistan, they don't, Somalia. Yeah, I don't even go over there, man. I'm scared to even go over there. Like I said, I barely get to South Korea. You know what I'm saying? And you'd be amazed in so many Black, Asian. Like I said, it's just when I go over there, I see people like me. But then again, it's so many. Like I want to help them, but it's just a lot of them. Especially the sex trafficking, man. It's like I said, it's all in the mix. It's 50-50. There's cap. There's a lot of hype. You got to go and you see yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to everybody. It's just best you go see for yourself. Because what people say, like I said, I experienced. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? It took me 2 weeks because, I don't run from nobody. But, I did it. I'm glad to say I did it. I went overseas. I did it.
I'm proud of you, bro.
Are you, hold on. Are you happier with a foreign woman as opposed to a sister?
No, man,
and your answer is your answer. There's no right or wrong, Brody. Like ain't no shame.
I don't want to
over
piss the
here.
black community off, the pro-blacks.
Hey, look, I dropped you for that, I dropped you for that big wild geeking shit, nigga. Answer the question and be real with that shit and say it with your chest, nigga.
Yes, man.
Don't be scared, nigga. Say that shit with your chest, dog.
Yeah,
okay, thank you, bro. Just did speak whatever it is your experience is.
Not
your truth. Not your truth. There's only what happened, and then there's what you experienced. So just tell us your experience, and that's okay.
I mean, because if you look at it, man, it's like over there in America.
Chica, leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Yes, if you go overseas, right? They don't look at us as niggas. Only America do. You ever see that movie? With that guy when he passed away, Chadwick Boseman.
No.
Maybe see that movie. Blood.
Small breakdown, so we can go around the board. We got to get Brooke in here too.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to get Brooke in here too.
Okay, what I'm saying is, if you go overseas, they don't look at us like niggas. They look at us as Americans. Only America look at us as niggas. You know what I'm saying? They don't look at us.
Are you talking about Black Panther? Are you talking about Black Panther? Is that what you're talking about?
No, it was his military. Blood in. Like they fight for their country. Okay. And when you go back, we get faced with the problem. Same thing. We niggas. Nobody listen to them that nigga. But they don't look at us. Over another sea. They look at us as American, Black Americans. Only us people look at us different. That's what I'm gonna say.
Hold on.
Because overseas, they only see about the movies. They like say you go to Africa, they think I'm a drug dealer. They think I sell drugs.
No black woman up here asked you for that fucking information. I'm here.
Hey Lola, evolution's next. Evolution's next.
Whoever the fuck that is, shut up. Shut the fuck up. Y'all talk too fucking
Lola.
much. Now, Grizz came up here and started talking about some old left shit that nobody asked him about. Then this dude started giving information to men about shit that ain't nobody asked him about.
You didn't like what he said, Lola.
Stop it.
Let her get it out. Brooke, you next. Let her get it out.
Stop. The issue is black women are out here talking about a passport bros. No, black women are responding to men pushing that shit in their fucking face. At the end of the day, these men want clout. And they want clout because they don't have it. And that don't have nothing to do with black women traditionalism or this dumbass shit that they doing. Now, to whoever said, the only problem I got is if they are trafficking children. We have no way of knowing who the fuck is what age in a country we not in that don't have no regulation over said industry, okay? So let's stop with the bullshit. All right, stop it. All I'm saying to y'all is this: y'all can talk about foreign women and how great it is for y'all to do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. But the minute you bring black women into your mouth, I'm gonna be on your fucking ass. Now keep talking, but keep us out your fucking mouth.
Black women.
She's kind of high strung.
Wait, I want to make sure I go too because I am.
All right. So Tika definitely got you. Brooke, get in there. Tika, you next. All right, Brooke and Tika, rock out. We're gonna get the ladies to flow. We gotta let the ladies get in here.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on.
Loud and clear, sis. We ready for it. We ready for it.
Hold on.
You already know, Smitty, where I'm going with this.
We ready for
it. Hold on. Because I'm not cool with that. I will never, ever validate anybody dealing with children. Never. So Lola, I don't know where you're going with that one, but you need to park it. Because I will never validate that.
I'm not talking about validation.
I'm gonna finish exactly what I'm saying.
Nobody talking about that.
No. Because that's what I said. I know exactly what I said, I'm
not talking about that.
It don't matter. That's what I said.
If it don't matter, why you addressing it to act like I was talking?
I will never validate anyone taking advantage of kids.
That's
I was a kid that was taking. Let me finish what I'm saying. I was a kid that was taken advantage of.
Oh my God.
Hold on. My mother was taken advantage of. I would never validate anyone taking advantage of kids. So we're gonna stop
Who
that
is
right
talking
there.
about you validating anything?
No. Let me. I'm saying what I'm saying. I'm saying what
Huh?
I'm saying. Yes, nobody may not know what's the age of the person. Bring everybody back up. Don't bring them down. Bring them back up. This is not a one-on-one thing. You can bring them back up. You know what I'm saying? But I don't validate anybody taking advantage of kids or using kids at any moment or doing anything wrong to kids, period. That is not cool. And I would never validate that.
Okay, fine. You said that 3 times just now, but nobody said that you did. The point that I made is a fact. We as Americans do not know what's going on in Thailand and how many younger women under the age of 17 and 9 months is having sex with Americans. We have no physical way of charting that. Not even the federal, wait a minute, not even the federal government can chart that. So nobody's saying that you condone that, but what we are saying is that we don't have no way of knowing what's going on. But what we do know is we have a fucking problem with people wanting to have sex with children in our own country, let alone going to places where there's no regulation on said shit. That's what I'm saying. And to the point is, don't bring black women into this conversation and act like we just don't like passport bros. No, we are responding to passport bros, making us look like shit that we're not. Period.
No, and I never said black women were doing that. I said some.
I didn't say you said, and actually I'm responding to everybody. I didn't say you said, and I'm responding to everybody.
Okay, go ahead, Evolution. Go ahead.
That was a kerfuffle.
Yeah, Brooke, then Tika, you up next.
Okay. All right. So if y'all already mad, y'all about to be madder. Okay. So get ready. Whoever want to call me a bitch, I'll give you my address later.
That's right.
Because here we go. Nobody want these passport bros. They are losers. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they have mommy issues. They secretly gay. You know what I'm saying? They go across seas and get these women that look like boys. They look like Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, all the Swifties out there. You know what I'm saying? No, we don't want them. Let them go. We not holding none of these dudes here. We do not want them. I have seen so many passport bros talking on YouTube, talking on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's either other two. Something is always wrong with them. They are America's biggest tricks. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not going over there across seas and all these places. And these women are saying, oh my God, American, I want to love you. You know what I'm saying? They are saying, who got the biggest bag? That is going to be my man. You get what I'm saying? And some of them get with them passport bros so they can get a passport and get from where they are to come over here in America and be the same ratchets, you know what I'm saying, and loose whores that y'all keep talking about. So, I mean, can we talk about that? I'm going to keep it. And all I want to say is go off, Miss Ocean. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a problem. Why y'all always got to talk about us sisters? I don't know. Is it the fact that we don't want you? Because they be nerds. They be beat up in school. You know what I'm saying? They still got all these issues. And nobody want them. Let them go. You know what I'm saying? But stop talking about us because or black women in general because we don't want them. And I think that's what the issue is. You know what I'm saying? Go off, y'all.
I just want to say something.
Hold on, no. Hold on, Sweatbread. Listen, right after Tika, the floor is open. But Tika, I want to ask this question. Brooke, you can answer as well. Lola, you can answer as well. Whoever else. I want to ask this, Tika. I am curious, on top of whatever you're about to say, I noticed that we hear Brazil, Colombia, we hear all these islands. Why don't I ever hear these niggas going to Jamaica? I don't hear that too much. I hear the sisters going to Jamaica for whatever little rub downs by the waterfalls and shit. I mean, I've seen that before. But I'm just saying, I'm just curious. Why? I mean, Colombia, Brazil, DR, Thailand, Taiwan, whatever, Cambodia, you name it. They'll go to all of these, like Philippines, you know what I'm saying? I never hear Jamaica. Why is that? Rock out, Tika, you got it, sis.
Well, I just want to say this. you know, you go to Jamaica, you think you're gonna finesse a woman. No, they coming at you proper. All right. Meaning you ain't doing nothing to them. They about to get in the pockets, the wallets, your cousin's pockets, your family's pockets. They setting it up, everything. You're done. All right. It ain't gonna happen there. And I think that they know that. All right. And then secondly, I just want to say, like, there does seem to be some commonalities in like these men that are choosing to become, like, let's say, quote unquote, passport bros. And I'm not saying all the commonalities, but there is some, right? For instance, this sense of needing validation, right? You gotta, you know, go there. You gotta finesse. You gotta, you know, wear the fake J's and stuff like that, fake chains, whatever, right? You gotta act like you have money. I mean, we know how that goes. Your money it is what it is. $20 in Jamaica is 1,000 of their dollars. I mean, that don't make you rich. It just makes you look a little bit fancier to them. But so the validation piece, also, like, you know, going over there choosing prostitutes, that's wild to me. You know, because y'all complain about like how we act here, like how we want to use you guys' money here. And I don't have a dog on the fight. I just want to say, I mean, yeah, I agree with Evolution and Lola. We don't want y'all anyways, because y'all do seem a little bit bitter. All right, y'all seem like y'all have a little bit of emotional issues, maybe a little bit of lack of emotional intelligence. All right, can't control yourselves, right? So yeah, we don't want you. We trade you in from Martha Stewart's wig at this point. We'll take anything. We'll take anything. You know, we like barbecues and shit like that. We hear she can cook. But I also want to just say that the degrading of Black women, you know, going on your YouTube channels, you know, going on your IG channels, thinking you're about to get some extra vagina for doing it. You're not getting no extra vagina. They don't like that either. You have no loyalty. There's no loyalty. All right. A lot of women, we like loyalty. We want to see men, you know, stand their ground. Be loyal to their women. Be loyal to their culture. Embrace your culture. And then the last thing, and I really will land it here because, you know, I don't want to get feisty tonight. Like, hold on, because I'm about to cough. Because I have a little bit of cold.
You said cry or cough?
You said cough.
Hold on.
Oh, good. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Okay, while she's handling her business, listen.
Floor is open. Oh, soap. You do what you got to do, but after soap, whatever he got to say, floor is open.
Let me say this, right? And I apologize to anybody that was watching on either one of my brands. Please do not think that represents my brand, because it does not. I do not do any bashing of men and women. I do not do any bashing when it comes to somebody's gender or culture. That doesn't represent my brand. And for a man who's actually been with his woman, who is a Black woman, for damn near 2 decades, I don't tolerate none of this shit. This shit is goofy to me. The video's already been removed from both my brands. Okay? And so y'all have a good night, because I have better things to do. And I may actually call my woman, who is a Black woman. And y'all can sit on that and think about that. Good night.
I got it from here, so thank you. All right. Rock out, so rock out.
Y'all done fucked off the live, man.
Nah, just listen. That man, listen, he's entitled, whatever he is thinking, whatever that man feeling, let that man think and feel whatever he's feeling, and let's keep the show going, dog. He said
Hey,
what he
Smitty,
said.
let's hear from Trey Ferg, though, bro. We ain't heard from Trey in a minute.
Hold on, I just want to say one last thing, okay? Because I was coughing and I have a little bit of a cold. All right, my last thing that I want to say is that I hear a lot of men talk about how they were never chosen, right? Like, oh my God, we don't, oh my gosh, like, you know, no women want to choose the Black women want thugs. They want to just shoot guns and shit like that and do like target practice and ride in cars with gangsters. No, the fuck we don't, all right? Grown women like grown women shit, all right? We don't like that. And we really want y'all to, like, you know, give up that, like, that little hurt thing that y'all got going on. Like, leave that shit in the past. If you wasn't chosen, whoopsie fucking do. Who cares? All right, let that go. Because I hear that way too much. Like, nobody ever chose me here. I had to go over here. Like,
But
we don't
hold
care.
on, Tika. If they've never been chosen, and they want somebody. I mean, what are they? I will say this. So, are you saying if no black woman will choose you as a black man before you go outside your race, you should spend the rest
It
of
ain't
your
no
life
way you
just
try.
playing whack-a-mole?
What I'm saying to you is there's no way you try. There's too many freaking women here. You give up too early. All right.
I can agree with that as
You're
well.
crying
I
too
can't
early
lie.
and you
I
giving up
can't
too
lie.
early. That's ridiculous. That's just an excuse. You're sold out. You're copped out too early. You should have tried harder. Because there's a lot of women out here that would choose a black man that's doing his thing, that don't shoot guns, don't ride around in tinted cars, and want to smoke weed and stuff all day. Like that's not what it is. And that is a stereotype, and it's so agitating to hear. Like if you didn't get chosen by the first 5 women that you tried, I mean, I would say try a little bit harder. Because we don't like guys that don't try either. All right, that's all I have.
Trey, jump in there, man. I want to hear you talk that shit, bro.
Brother
I know you
Al,
got
we
something to
see you.
say,
We're gonna
bro.
get to you in a
Don't be
second.
silenced, Trey. Talk that shit, bro. I know you got something to say.
Nah, Trey's sweating right now.
I just want to say
floor
something.
is open, Uncle. So Uncle Trey,
That's fucked up,
I
Trey.
just did what Trey said.
Oh man, that's fucked
I did
up, man.
I did what Trey said. Trey, I was the one who listened to you. I get my money right. I did what I did what you said. Okay, I'm not in this genre. This whole passport, bro. Yes, they are probably capping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in this genre. Mine was like in 2000. It was before the internet, so I'm not in that generation. But like you said, it's both ways. It's like Twix. It's all in the mix. There's some simps. There's some people just don't care. But I'm let you know I'm not in that. I'm just for myself. I just did what Trey said. I had no money. I was broke. You know what I'm saying? I just did what he said. I just worked on me, myself. Took me 10 years, 8 years, but damn it, I did it. You know what I'm saying? All I know was a lot of girls were looking for me. You know what I'm saying? But again, we're in a different state. United States is big. I don't know you right New York.
they was looking for the sweat bread.
Manhattan.
They was looking for that sweat bread.
They wasn't looking for the sweat bread. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, now they was looking for that sweat bread, my dude.
They don't want to build a bear. They want to pre-build. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? Like Desi. Desi, the same kind of guy. If you know that story, his girl kicked him out. You didn't believe in his project. You know what I'm saying? Same with me. I'm a trucker. I got to go to school. But I don't have the money right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I need a savior. I need to get this money. If I don't, who's gonna take care of me? Who's gonna take care of us? You know what I'm saying? It's like we gotta go to school. If we fail, we back to working Burger King and McDonald's. But now, since I got a life, somebody put me in, now we doing something for each other. Can you help build with somebody? Can you build with a black man? Or do you want them pre-built? Answer that question, all the women on the panel.
Pre-built.
Okay, now hold on real quick. We got
It
Brother
is
Allen
sounding
in
like
the
some
building.
division shit. But real talk though. Trey, there's a gang of people watching, bro. They gonna watch, bro. I think you really got something to say. It should be said. I don't think you should be silent, bro. I mean, really speak on it.
Slap.
Damn.
Hold on, Slab. But you have to recognize and remember
damn.
this. Hold on, wait, Slab. The greatest of our elders also know just kind of like timing. You don't know what Unc doing. Let that man.
But the whole timing got fucked up though, Smitty.
Let him slide through when he slide through. Don't. You can't.
I don't even know if bro gonna want to slide through. That's why I'm trying to pump him up to slide through.
It's gonna come out tough. You gotta let it simmer. Just let the.
There was shots fired at bro earlier. I don't know if he wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
You don't know that man still may be chopping up vegetables and celery. Let that man do what he doing.
God damn, man.
Okay.
Hold on, I wanna.
Go ahead, ladies. Go ahead and rock out.
Those carrots and that celery, okay? And you get your sage and your thyme and your bay leaves and shit together, my nigga. Okay, now we got Brother Allen in the building. Hold on.
Wait, I want to answer the question.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to answer the question. All right, so to sweat bread, right? It's not nothing wrong with building with a man, right? But I do think that men have to be, and women have to be stable. There has to be a stable foundation. They should be stable in all areas, right? Financially, mentally, emotionally, physically, medically. Like, we should have a stable foundation to build on. There's nothing ever wrong grinding with your partner. I'm actually one of the percentage of people who, like, whatever that percentage is, I'm not really into like the whole statistics thing, but I'm like one of those people that I don't agree with our men doing it all, because I'm seeing men's health deteriorate at a much higher rate than I've ever seen before. Strokes, you know what I mean? Like our black men going through crazy stuff, and I can only contribute it to stress of the household of having to do everything on your own. Plus, I'm not a lazy bum. I just have to say that. I've never been my whole life. I want to do stuff for myself. I have a purpose, everything, right? So to answer your question, yes, I don't mind building with a man, but you have to be stable. And that's what a lot of us lack. Period.
All right. No. Let's let Brother Allen get in here. Brother Allen, you rock out. Okay, and Uncle Ferg, if you got something behind that, Uncle Ferg, or
That's
whenever you
right,
choose
Trey
to go
Ferg.
ahead
Jump
and
up
pull
in
them
there, man.
sliders out the oven, you go ahead and put them sliders out the oven. Go ahead,
Hey,
Brother Allen, what you got for us, brother?
first off, you know what I'm saying? Hi,
And
everybody.
salute to you, my G.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute, Alan.
Hopefully everybody, having a good night so far. But yeah, it's it's just ridiculous that we can't come together like how we used to be able to do. It was very easy, like growing up with the elders that I grew up with that actually were back in the day when black families were together en masse. They dealt with the little ups and downs and things like that, which you're supposed to. I mean, when you get in a relationship, you're going to have ups and downs. First off, you're going to have ups and downs regardless of whether you're single or in a relationship. That don't matter. You're going to run out of money whether you're single or in a relationship. That's just how turmoil, the society that we live in works. That's how the government works. It's designed that way in order to keep everybody enslaved. I don't give a fuck how rich you get. You can be a millionaire. There's people out here that are millionaires that's having financial issues. So you're going to have money and you're not going to have money regardless of how much money that you have on quote unquote paper, or it seems like you have. You're going to go through something. And it seems like as black people, of course, we don't want to go through anything with each other anymore. Yeah, the other races are still going through things with each other. They're still going through shit. The Italians, the Latins, the white folks, the Cubans, whoever, whatever race you want to name out, they're all going through ups and downs, financially, physically, emotionally, mentally. It's giving up on each other is the huge problem. And then now we got these migrants rolling in here, which technically are black people's fucking replacements, doing all types of illegal crimes, this and that. Chicago, New York, it's tragic out here. It's getting ridiculous. And we have no come togetherness as black folks. We built this country together, both black men and women. We all worked, black men and women. And for everybody to sit around here, well, I don't want to work and I want to be this and I want to do that, and it's like, where are you getting this from? Because your grandmother worked, your great grandmother worked. I know I could trace my family tree back. So everybody worked and added on to the household. Now, there were situations out there. Yeah, some women got hold to men that were not sustainable men. I'm not knocking that. I'm not saying that that's not irrelevant, because shit does happen. But the thing of it is, the majority of the community was actually working together at some point until the crack. Right. I mean, it's what it is. And
okay, I want to ask this question.
Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I want to ask the question that's going to go to the panel. We're going to start off with the ladies first. That's just how I'm doing it. So we're going to go with Brooke. We're going to go with Tika. We're going to go with Lola. Boom. Then we're gonna go with Uncle Ferg. We're gonna go with Brother Sweatbread. We're gonna go with Brother Allen, and then Brother Slab. Okay, just like that. How long after slavery? Because I'm pretty sure there was no passport bros during slavery. Slavery, we were the passport. All right. So, how long after slavery did we start extending out? And when we started extending out, to whomever knows, and the reason why I'm asking is because I'm not a history buff. I don't know these things. So whoever is a little better with this, please step right on up. When how long after slavery did we start extending out, if you would say? And we'll see a growth in the Black community, or did we see a decline? I digress. My mic is muted. We're going with Brooke, Tika, then Lola.
I got to be so harsh tonight. I don't know how long, because I'm not really a history buff like that. I probably could find the information, but I would think that, like, you know, when we think about this, going to sound bad. Lord, it's going to sound bad, but I would think about if we look at history and stuff like that. The mixing of the races, like the Emmett Till and stuff like that. I think about stuff like that every time I hear, you get what I'm saying, that Black men, you know, Black women saying that we're good to go with other races and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that. I mean, because I don't think a lot of other races are doing it on the level that we are doing it, to where we put down our own. You get what I'm saying? I mean, of course, white women love Black men, like they say. You know, everybody love Black men, like they say. You know, including Black women. You know, but I wonder why are Black men why are they so okay to not want to stay with their own? You get what I'm saying? Now, I don't know about the slavery thing, but you would think we would learn something from that. You know what I'm saying? But then again, like I say, we're not our ancestors. So, I mean, look at us now. Like we're not even thinking about our ancestors. What half the stuff we do, how we're in social media. You got to say how we're, you know, on TV and stuff like that. So, I mean, I don't know if we can even bring it back to that, because we're totally different people. You get what I'm saying? You know, I'm not going to say I don't want the races to mix. But I wasn't raised like that. You know what I'm saying? And then having children, you know, and it's some people, mixed people in my family or whatever, but I seen them go through a lot of things because they were mixed. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that'll ever be a thing. I don't know, Smitty. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying, that I don't think we should do it. I don't think our brothers should go over there to other countries. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's right. That's all I'm going to say. And the fact that you're putting Black women down, the women are supposed to be your rib that God put here for you. You know what I'm saying? It is total hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? Blasphemy. And some of them shouldn't make it back because they did it that way. You know what I'm saying? Stay over there. We don't want you back over here. Like, I have a really big disdain for that. Like, I really do. You know? And I feel like, I guess if they weren't putting Black women down, it might not be so bad. You get what I'm saying? Just like when you ask this brother here, you know, well, how do you like the Black women? Well, are they better and stuff like that? We don't even want to put that out. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where Miss Ocean, where she was coming from with that. Don't even put that out there to get one of these dummies. You know what I'm saying? One of these dummies, these brothers say, oh, well, I can go over there and do it. You know what I'm saying? It's enough of us to choose over here. All of us ain't ratchet. All of us ain't, you know, whores. No, it's some good women over here too. Like it's some good brothers. Now, why we missing each other, I don't know. And that's what we need to figure out a solution to. Why we are missing each other. Why we are not finding each other. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You know? You said we missing each other? Yeah, but why are we missing each other? You said I talk too much?
No.
Man, the young man.
Saying, I don't know. Are you?
This is what everybody's doing. Everybody's
the arguing, the bickering. Yeah.
They're just biting each other just to bite.
That's normal, though. You're not going to get along with everybody.
No, you can't say that's normal and why we're doing it. It's not normal. This is a new phenomenon. I hope y'all know that. Yes, we've always had a smaller number in your anecdotal space, maybe, but this is pretty much the dynamic that changed. And this is no offense to nobody. Smitty's heard me say this a few times. It has nothing to do with the individuals. Listen, crack did all this shit.
Crack era in the 80s. I knew it. I knew it.
And I'm an 80s baby, so I know.
He was born in the mid to late 80s and early 90s.
Talking about New Jack City, huh?
Y'all, and I can probably even put one in the chat or even here on the screen. If you know somebody in your family, close family member that was affected by crack, raise your hand, put a 1 in the chat. All of us were affected by it. We went from a 50% marriage rate, and I'll take 50%. Goddamn it, that ain't fair. But then, once 2006, the numbers went down. But even then, we still had children born out of wedlock. And guess what? Those motherfuckers was going to college, the men and the women. They was getting out here out of high school with a trade and go right into the factory making $35,000 with no children. The guy would go to the military. He would come back, find his high school sweetheart. They would go all, she get a job working on base, making 40, 50,000 here in the military. Boom. We was doing it. When crack came in, it took those mothers out the house because a lot of women got strung out on those drugs. A lot of y'all daddies got strung out. A lot of y'all uncles and big brothers got taken off from y'all. Went to serve 20, 30 years in the pen. And mama would drag you and your siblings to go see your brother who's 30 years in. But but the sad thing about our community, he may have taken out one of your cousins or somebody that you knew up the street. So we coming out of a whole, I don't know how many generations of people just fighting, and we fighting each other for no reason. Our strongest generation, if you're 24 to 45, that's the greatest time in your fucking life. Ain't nobody stop you from doing nothing. If you decide to make a decision because you don't want to go to college, you don't want to go to military, then find one of them fucking jobs in your little town or find a job somewhere else. Think about it. Now you competing against 50-year-olds and 20-year-olds. If you want to go work in the restaurant, stop fucking staying on fries. Go try to be the manager. If you want to go into whatever thing it is you do, and so many of us have so many talents that we don't even tap into because we go off of feelings for that day. I used to always tell students, when you mad, write about how you feel when you mad. Tell that damn story because it could help somebody. And when you do stuff, you don't always have to tell everybody what you do because not everybody wants to see you leave them out of the bucket. You in the bucket, you say, man, I got a plan to get out. And you go running and telling everybody, guess what? Man, why you want to do that shit? And it's happening more, in our community. Why you want to do that shit? Why you want to leave? Don't leave. They really say, man, don't leave me down here in this shit. I don't have the courage to get away. Ladies, men are built to explore. That's why we got all of these people that explored and found other countries because a man's supposed to stand on the edge of the boat like, I'm going to do this shit. And to us, it ain't even got to be the fucking boat. It can be on your bicycle. It can be in your convertible hoopty. As long as you get out and start exploring because we only affected by us. Why look at the same women in your community who didn't like you, whatever, when you can just drove 4 hours in any directions and find some women who's probably had some of the same problems you had, and then she's looking for somebody to come in with some big shoulders and some big muscles, and you know what I'm saying, and she gonna take to you, and you take to her, and you start from there. You can't live in mistakes. You can't live in your pain. You gotta accept that shit, be like, damn, I was stupid when I was 17. And grow the fuck up. By the time you reach 30, you should stop wearing your fucking pants sagging. Nobody wants to see your fucking ass, musky ass drawers. Don't nobody want to do it. And listen, I'm not trying to talk down, but I'm just saying what it is, where our culture at. There's nobody over 30 should be wearing fucking pajamas outside at all. I don't give a damn who you are. Bonnets, none of that shit is made for outside. Because your grandmama, even if she was a 304 and you didn't know she was a 304, you would have never saw her outside like that. She would have never disrespected herself. Right. Your grandmama wouldn't go talking about uncle, the daddy that she was sleeping around with and had you. you was lucky enough to be born. I always say, put that shit on the couch. Don't give it to her. Put it on the, but man, listen, it's always been a small sector. We put our degenerates in the front and say, see, look at them, they doing it. Why? If you're a man and you're not getting the results in your town, your city, and you're coming up on 21, you're made to explore. Tell mama, grandmama, big mama, uncle, say, I'll be back. And take your ass somewhere. Move accordingly. Don't go being a fucking fool. Move accordingly. Women, y'all the most natural creatures on earth. I don't understand how y'all embrace the other culture and be like, we pretty, see? No, it's not. Y'all more beautiful in your natural state. When that sun hits y'all skin and that shit get to shining, we love that shit. Ain't nobody picking in y'all.
Okay, Uncle Fur. All right. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure that we get everybody in here. We're gonna let Sister Foxy. We're gonna let Sister Foxy get in real quick. We're gonna get a piece in, and the floor is open.
Salute,
whoever want to respond to whatever you heard thus far for the night.
Wait, you asked us all a question and we literally didn't get through it. So I don't know what's going on right now. Right? Like, I mean, hello.
We didn't.
No, we did not.
Okay. Well, thank you, assistant. Okay, all right. Listen, I appreciate it, Top Flight. Can you just help me instead of criticizing me? Thank you very much. It is Black History Month.
I said
we did mistakes too. I make mistakes too. What if I told the whole panel, I am so sorry. I am so sorry.
We'll appreciate that, but don't eat that popcorn like that either. So he's dogging that shit. So, anyways, your question was, I don't know, elaborate on your question a bit. Are you meaning like after slavery, us commingling as different cultures? Us getting together as different cultures?
If anybody knows, how long after slavery did we start?
Question?
After slavery.
God
Yo,
damn.
Don't make that face. What? Look at him putting his what? Look, what? Yeah, I don't know why you making that face. What?
No, really quick. To your question.
No. No. Stop. Okay. Now, this is what I want you to do. Calm that shit down, please. Okay, we're having a good time. We're talking about some very educational things. Okay, all right. And what I also want you to do is fix your face. Please fix your face.
I think she froze
on the panel with a smile.
She froze, bro. She froze.
Oh, she's froze. Oh, thank God. I was gonna say.
She ain't just doing that on GP. She froze.
I was just okay. Good. Okay. Respect to that. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. We're gonna try this shit again. Okay. Yeah, come on back. Goodness gracious. All right.
Just make sure you got the question right for her when she come back up, Smitty.
I'm here already, and I'm tired of all the attitudes tonight.
What?
Y'all better calm that down. I don't know. You are crazy tonight. Sopa's are crazy tonight. We tired of
crazy.
Anyways, what was the question?
Thank you.
I told you had a question ready, Smitty.
Bruh.
I don't know why you shook his head.
Okay, slow down. Thank you. So this is what we doing, okay? Tika, the question basically is, how long after slavery do you think it was that we started to, expand out when it comes to having families in other cultures? And on top of that, when it did start to happen, do you think it helped the Black community or do you think it hurt it? Okay.
So we're going to ignore the fact that we were getting done up during slavery?
Whatever your answer is what your answer is.
That is my answer. I'll move it to Lola.
Fuck all that. No. Hold on, Lola. You ain't gonna give me all that shit. You ain't gonna give me all that. Then you gonna tell me that's all you got to say. You gonna give a sufficient answer. Do you have something to say? Because I know you have something to say, because you always got something to say when it comes to these type of topics. And we're going to play these games.
I just said what I said. I said that we're not going to act like we have not been doing that during slavery.
Right. Let me expound upon that, because see, people don't understand. First off, just to keep it light and bring everybody up to speed. During chattel slavery, okay, in the antebellum South, black men were forced to commingle with white women by different means, and vice versa with black women. This was an act of war each and every time sexual assault and or forced reproduction happened on black people or African Americans. That is something that has been going on since Plymouth Rock. So that is not new. However, the question is not so much about when did we start going to other races. The question is, when did we start consciously seeking other races? Now, according to history, the first act of consciously seeking other races started with black men petitioning the courts for the right to marry white women. This was the first law black men wanted passed in U.S. history as a collective, okay? Now, this happened not that long after slavery, because you have to consider Reconstruction. Reconstruction happened essentially after the entire country got word that slavery was over. There was about 10 years where slavery was still being pushed because people didn't even know that it had been legally outlawed. So that's like let's kind of like keep the jar cookies where everybody can reach them. So if we're gonna ask, well, when did that happen? We have to separate black men and black women. For black men, it essentially almost happened immediately. They wanted to marry and love on white women, even though that the hate was coming back towards us. However, with black women, the idea of black women marrying white men, which is the true status symbol in the West, that didn't happen till the 20th century. Okay, like in the 1900s. And I mean, towards 1950, 1965. So we're talking about two separate things here when it comes to procreating legally with the other race. Therefore, I'm not going to say that black women didn't want to. I think at some point black women was the last to even feel the need to fight for said right, because they were victims of sexual assault from white men regularly, okay, during the 18th, 19th, and 20th century, at least the early part of the 20th century. So fighting for the right to marry your sexual assault, the person that sexually assaults you, is not something women are more adept to doing. Men, on the other hand, that's a different conversation. Now, I would say, because that's history, I would say, what are we really trying to say by asking that question?
Okay, what are we really trying to say? There is no what are we really trying to say. It's a real question, because I really think about that. I hear about this whole like passport thing and all of that. So then I go back and I say, okay, the earliest that I think most of us can date back to being here would be slavery, when we came from the slave ships. From that period, around what period did we start to branch off? And all I want to know is, once that started to happen, did it started to benefit us overall as a people, or did it start to harm us? It is as simple as it sounds. It ain't no what you trying to say, nothing.
I looked it up, right?
It is very direct.
Umar Johnson,
I'm gonna get to you, brother Arpain. I see you. I'm gonna get to you. We gotta get Foxy. We gotta get brother Allen. I think Allen, did you go?
Y'all should give the new guy a chance.
He didn't go yet because we still working on the ladies, okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm making sure. Yeah, I want to make sure I get y'all in here.
I gotta jump, but what I'm saying is, Dr. Umar Johnson broke down the, and he's not the only one, but he's one of the more vocal ones that broke down the nonsensical idea that black men have ever, as a collective or even individually, truly benefited from said merger. He's broke that down too many times. However, even if we don't consider what all of the research that's been put into that specific question, when you look at the Black community in terms of Black men, we're not going to sit here and pretend that the Black man is actually out competing because of any specific thing, let alone because of who they're sleeping with. Like that's not it. If Black men, according to most of the men on this panel tonight, want to compete with other men in the world, they have to be paired up with their own. That's kind of like a natural regulatory rule that if you're not paired up with your own, you don't get respect from other people and you're not helping your people. So it's like, we clearly understand that swirling isn't doing anything for the collective. It might be helping you individually because you want to have sex, you want to do what you want to do. That's an individual move. However, it's one of the few individual moves that you can make as a person that it's truly for your desire. That's truly your desire, and it satiates your desire. Beyond that, it doesn't do anything. Because in fact, when you start having children, now we got a different problem. When you start having mulatto children, now we got a different problem. Now we got a different class of people out here, and it's just a different problem. Like it was a problem during slavery, but now it's even a bigger different problem. So it's like, and that's why, I'm with evolution. It's not natural, and it proves to be not natural. And I mean, we have to deal with it because people want to do what people want to do. But at the end of the day, let's not pretend that these aren't problems because of this race mixing. And Black women are also a part of that, not as much, but they are still a part of it.
Miss Ocean is right though, because and Trey also. It started in 1967, right, where it was legal. They say the first interracial couple, y'all would never guess this, is Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz. I was shocked. Wasn't that like America's favorite couple? I don't know. And they did that.
He wasn't white. He wasn't white.
Really became legal. That's
right.
Crazy.
He wasn't white. That's true. He wasn't white. He was not white, and white people didn't consider him white. And that's why they had that's why Lucille Ball was so upset when he cheated on her, because she felt like they did so much together as a couple that when he cheated on her, it was like a slap in the face, which it was. But that's true.
Yeah.
Listen, salute to Black women. Salute to Black women. If you don't got one, go get you one. That's all I gotta say. All right, we dope. We dope. We dope. We looking good. We looking great. You know, salute to us.
Where you at?
Until next time.
Later, Lola.
All right, Miss Ocean. Thank you, Queen.
Yeah,
now,
but, real quick.
We dope. I'm just saying we dope.
So what I want to do, okay.
Yes.
Look, we're gonna go down the line. We're gonna go